ladies and gentlemen, we are live, and it is officially game week for the New England Patriots. It has been a long, like 8 months since we last saw this team on the field for a regular season game, and now we are just 4 days away from the Patriots and the Raiders. Welcome into Patriots Today Live by Chat Sports. I am your host, Brett Alper, and this is our first live show before the regular season, as we are in regular season mode. We went all through the preseason. We went through the training camp, but the real thing is about to be here. So, as we do to start every single show, got 25 people in the chat right now. Go ahead, shout out your city, and I'll shout you out. Geno and Joseph said the Patriots play today or tomorrow. Nah, we got Sunday, brother. Sunday. We got Sunday. 4 days. It's going to be a long 4 days. We get football tomorrow. Get to watch the Birds. Disgusting Eagles against the Cowboys. It'll be a fun, exciting game. I don't want to say who I think's going to win, but I'm happy that we have football back. Eric Franks in the chat. Fortnite for life. Travion Henderson not even being running back 2 for the Patriots is crazy. It's crazy, but I just don't believe that is the true depth chart. I'll be honest. It is unofficial. They call it unofficial for a reason because we know that he's going to get more reps than Antonio Gibson. Christopher Flores in Porterville, California. Mike Jones. Give Gonzo some super juice. We need him on the field. He can take my hamstring. I do legs every week. I don't know if that's going to be good. Yeah. Jack says he'll give Roman Anthony his oblique. He needs all of us. He needs all of us. Bruce says Wareham, Massachusetts. Fred Triolakian, Social Circle. William Locklear, North Carolina. Pisobi in the building. Let's go, Pats. Charlicia, Dorchester, Massachusetts. I hope I can say that right. Because I know it's like Worcester, Dorchester, Vermont for Mike Jones. Who? Fortnite for Life is in Milton, MA, Massachusetts. Rosendo from PA, West or East PA. There's a big difference. There's like you got Pittsburgh on the west side, and then you go to the east, and it's literally just, I want to say, about Scranton and then Philadelphia. And the rest in the middle is basically in the middle of nowhere. Well, then you got Penn State, too. MA football guy, Sudbury, Massachusetts. Christopher Flores says the Patriots are going to blow out the Raiders. Yeah, they're going to blow out the Raiders. I think they're going to blow out the Raiders because it's at home. It's week 1. Patriots always play good week 1. Got the energy pumping. And if you're ready to blow out the Raiders, also spam your New Englands in the chat. Spam your NEs. We got Joe, Memphis in the building. Tisobi, oh, you know you're in Germany. Rosendo, East PA. So that would probably, I'd say probably like Scranton, Philadelphia area, around there. 40-0. Dashi, yeah. I have that in my video today. You beat me to it. You beat me to it. Crosby will probably not be facing Will Campbell. So it'll be Morgan Moses. So, yeah, he plays on one side of the field. Just the, I guess his left side and then the Patriots' right side. So it'll be. Drake Maye, 40-plus rushing yards. I'm pretty sure, Jack, the more on Price Picks for Drake Maye rushing yards is like 32.5. I think that's correct. It might be 34. I don't know 100%.
I'm so not on my game today.
I mean, you're in shambles.
I'm talking without a mic. I'm so not on my game today.
You're in shambles. Mike Jones.
It's a bad day. It's a sad day. It is what it is.
Mike Jones, I wouldn't say I'm concerned about the O-line. I am concerned about the O-line depth. I'm not concerned about the secondary. I think DJ James and Alex Austin can hold their own. And Marcus Jones was named a captain for a reason.
Drake Maye.
I think it's 34.
26.5.
That's it?
On Price Picks.
Smash that more. 26 rushing yards?
Yeah, I'm 27.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing enough people type in NE. I'll just say we're in an office where one of our biggest channels is the Raiders Report, and
We got to show them out.
They've been talking a lot of mess this week. They are weirdly confident that they're going to blow out the Patriots on the road in week 1.
Yeah, they're
it makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to Alper. But our host Mitchell Renz and producer Jeremy Chuggs have been talking a lot of crap with utmost confidence.
They're like, we're going to go in and we're going to dominate the field. Geno Smith's going to look good.
Tom Brady's a minority owner. He's going to walk in and kick your ass.
Tom Brady's never going to be at the game. He's got to call a football game.
Yeah,
on Fox.
So, I don't know why you guys are kind of proving them right. By not typing your NEs.
It's very dull in the chat right now. We got 31 people in here and only 8 likes. If we want to start the show, we got to get at least to 20. Hit that thumbs up icon. I know not all 30 of you people have been hitting that thumbs up button. That's just I'm good with the quick maths. I'm good with the quick maths. And Mike Jones, the safety depth, I mean, after getting rid of Jabril Peppers, which I think is the dumbest stuff ever. Yeah, that's how I feel. I'm not happy about it. I was never happy about it. I'm like, dude, good players fit schemes. Doesn't matter what system it is. No. Vrabel said there was many reasons. He said it wasn't due to him not fitting the scheme. It wasn't due to him not being a good player on the field. It was just basically, I wish him the best. There are a lot of reasons. Yeah, really trusting Craig Woodson. I think Craig Woodson's a good player, but he's a rookie. I didn't see that much. I did not see that much in training camp and preseason to say, oh, yeah, Craig Woodson. Craig Woodson is going to be that guy. He was over the field a little bit. Not bad. I don't know. Jabril Peppers was a great player. Now he's gone. Heard a caller today compare Maye to Trubisky. Watch the games. Yeah, let's see Mitch Trubisky throw 60 yards down the field. Terrible.
Alper, I'm going to make a deal today.
What's the deal, Jack?
So, rumors, not confirmed, but rumors are that we might be having a little raffle this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
On Sunday. I'm going to make a deal. Whoever's the top fan on today's video.
We only got 40 people in the chat.
I think we slip them 5 raffle tickets.
5 raffle tickets?
So they get in early before Sunday even happens.
Usually, and usually you have to super chat to get a raffle ticket.
You'll have to super chat on Sunday. I'll tell you that right now.
To super chat on Sunday.
But
here
today,
you can just be
the top fan. Now, you can super chat to boost your chances of being the top fan.
Even $5.
But I think we slipped the top fan today a little bit of an advantage going into Sunday. Give them a little bit of a boost.
I like that. I like that a lot. Give the top fan of today's stream, because they're a real one. They're joining us on a Wednesday. We're going to have a lot more, 37 people are in the chat right now. On Sunday, there might be 700 in the chat. Maybe even more. If the game is good, it might get a little crazy up in here. And I still haven't decided what jersey I want to wear. You're going to wear your Brady jersey. I don't know what jersey I want to wear. I have 12. I have 6 Brady jerseys. I have 6 of them. I have a Mac Jones. I'm not wearing that one. I have the Drake Maye. I have the Welker. I have the Stephen Ridley. I also have the 81 jersey. That's not Randy Moss. If you saw that tweet from the Athletics. Did you see that? So the Athletics, it was Jersey Day for do you want to call them the Sacramento Athletics? The Vegas Athletics? I know they're just the Athletics. The Athletics baseball team, their team held a Jersey Day before BP. And everybody was wearing a jersey. And one of their players, can't remember who it was wearing an 81 Patriots jersey. And everybody went nuts. Everybody went crazy. They're like, how's he going to wear Hernandez jersey? What are we doing here? And then everybody was like, zoom in on the picture. It was a Randy Moss jersey. And I tweeted it out. I was like, Randy Moss had 98 catches. He had like 1,400 yards. He has the record that still holds today with 23 touchdowns in a single season by a receiver. Receiver, tight end, doesn't matter. 23 touchdowns. And still, when you wear the 81 jersey, the only thing people can think of is Aaron Hernandez. It's a shame. It is a shame. Got 3 segments on today's show, and one of them is a mailbag. So if you want to get your questions in, you could super chat as always, or of course use hashtag Patriots right there. No space between the hashtag. I know some of you guys in the chat like to put the space in between, but no, just hashtag Patriots. Ask your questions, get it in. We got the top storylines for Patriots Raiders. We got the keys to the victory against Raiders. This is a real true preview. Keys to the victory. Yeah, I speak right. Keys to victory versus the Raiders. Keys to victory. It's a full preview. And then a mailbag to end the show. Yeah, the real threat is Crosby. Once you figure out Crosby, like, the Raiders secondary is kind of terrible. And I've said it, like, I don't think that their offensive line is that good. I don't know, maybe I got baffled in the preseason. I saw every time, because you know that Ashton Jeanty was only going to be playing with the first team, and he couldn't get through that line of scrimmage. He could not get through. Mike. Both Mikes. Mike Jones. Who? And Mike Burdett. Yeah, your boy Drew. There we go. He used hashtag Patriots. I also put in the request today, Drew, for your jersey. He shows up in Patriots, doesn't he? Yeah, Big Daddy Joe shows up in Patriots. He's from Delaware. See, that's if you join our streams and you be a top fan, if you are a real one, you have a chance to win. Your boy Drew, he got the hat and the jersey. Drake Maye. I mean, if you don't have one, you got to get it, right? Vrabel's not going to. Yeah, as soon as Mondre fumbles, the competition's over, which is a crazy thing to say. Crazy thing. Awesome, Drew. Yeah, send it to me, please. Appreciate you, Christopher. Appreciate you. I love the Pats. All right, we need one more like. I said 20 likes. 5? All right, 25. Producer Jack says we need 25. We got 35 people. Hit that thumbs up icon. We can start the show. We've already been live for 15 minutes. We're getting ahead of ourselves. We got to get into these cuts. We got to get into these previews of the Patriots versus the Raiders. Sith Lord, no. He's like one of the beat reporters, Mark Daniels, he asked Efton Chisholm if he's changing his number. He said, nah, I'm sticking with 86. Which I think is a good number. I can't remember. I'm trying to think of any Patriot that was 86. Was it Patton? Is Patton 86? I got to look that up now. It's going to bother me. Yep, David Patton was 86. Yeah, see, I know my Patriots trivia. Hey, appreciate you, Drew. Always appreciative. But yeah, 86 for Chisholm. That's gonna stay. No number one. No number one. No number one. 3 more likes, and we can get to the preview. 3 more. I know 3 of you have not hit that thumbs up icon. It's free. It's easy. It's convenient. If you love the Patriots, if you love the show, go ahead. Efton said, F that.
I'm literally sitting here ready to push to our first segment. But it ain't going to happen until I see 25 likes.
25. We need 3 more.
And there's more. And real quick, there's more than 25 people in this stream.
There. Stanley Morgan, 86. That is way before my time. 2 more. Just two. Just two. Hey, there we go. The real ones are here. I like that question, Joey W. You can still get your questions in. We got ways to go. Get your questions in using hashtag Patriots. And now we got 25 likes. We can get into it. So we're previewing the top storylines. Hold on, let me get my script out. The top storylines for the Patriots versus the Raiders on Sunday. 4 days, just 4 days until we kick off the Patriots 2025 season. And for week 1, they're taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And you can see these right here that people think that the Patriots are going to win, especially at home. Welcome into Patriots Today by Chat Sports. I am your host, Brett Alper, and I figured I'd kind of give you guys the top storylines to look at between the Raiders and the Patriots going into Sunday. The first thing I kind of want to go over was just kind of the Raiders preseason. They tied on week 1 against the Seahawks, and we only saw the starters for a couple drives. Week 2, they almost tied again. Jake Moody kicks off. I think it was a 49 or a 50-something yard field goal to win late in the game. And then week 3, it was a loss at the Cardinals. Not going to go into the preseason too much because you got to remember, it's preseason. Those games don't matter. You only see the starters for just a little bit of period of time. So you can't really assess how good the team is just from watching, hey, maybe 1 or 2 drives, unless they looked awful. But we also saw a couple of the Patriots games, and the Patriots went 2-1 in the preseason. Drake Maye looked solid. He did have a really bad turnover in that Commanders game, but no turnovers the rest of the way. But we're going to see Drake Maye for the first time for real on Sunday, and we're also going to be live for it. So don't miss our first watch party of the season. We will be live Sunday at 12 o'clock Eastern, getting ready for the 1 p.m. kickoff, an hour-long pregame show. So if you don't want to miss out, make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications for that first Patriots-Raiders watch party. Get to kind of the storylines of this game. And for Geno Smith, it's his first Raiders game as a member of Vegas. I mean, he was with the Seahawks for last year, and he's just bounced around all over, kind of found his footing late in his career. But if you saw what he did in the preseason, I mean, these are solid. Like, for the games that he played, 64.3 completion percentage, 96 yards, and a touchdown. But I really want to go back to what he did last year, and these were impressive, and I mean impressive numbers. Like 70.4 completion percentage, 4,300 yards, 21 touchdowns, but he is a little turnover prone with 15 interceptions. And I really want to see how that secondary is going to be, and especially if you can get pressure onto the quarterback with Geno Smith. You really want to watch how he's going to be with Pete Carroll, with this offense, with Jacoby Myers, with Brock Bowers. That's kind of what you're going to have to see between him. So I looked at Prize Picks, and I saw his player projection, and it was 230.5 passing yards. I think the Patriots secondary and the Patriots defensive line is way too good. I'm going to go with the less for that one. But you let me know down in the comments section. What do you think? More or less for Geno Smith, 230.5 passing yards? Second storyline. You got to think about Ashton Jeanty, don't you? Kind of just, it's his NFL debut. Yeah, we saw him a little bit in the preseason, but we really didn't get to truly see him. And did he do well? No. And this is why I kind of been like, oh, well, he's only playing with the ones. You have 12 carries for 37 yards. Yeah, he did score that touchdown. But the big one, an average of only 3.1 yards per carry. Is he going to be able to handle Milton Williams, Christian Barmore, Kyrus Tonga? Is he going to be able to handle that interior defensive line collapsing straight on him? Or are we going to see what we saw in Boise State where he's breaking tackles like crazy and rushing for thousands and thousands of yards? That's going to be something I'm looking forward to because obviously he's with the NFL now, and NFL is a lot different than Boise State college football. And the last one, got to worry about Maxx Crosby, the best player on the football field. I don't know if I want to call him the best between the Raiders and the Patriots, but by far he might be the best player on the field at least. And when you look at this defensive end depth chart, like you have Maxx Crosby on the left, and you have Malcolm Kuntz on the right. You're going to be seeing these two guys. But I put that kind of note in there like, good luck, Morgan Moses, because Maxx Crosby will not be going up against Will Campbell. It'll be Kuntz. Maxx Crosby mainly lines up alongside the right tackle. He lines up on the left side 90% of the time. So we're not really going to see him kind of battle up against this rookie, because when you look at the Patriots offensive line, the right side has veterans. You have Morgan Moses, who's mid-30s. Mike Onwenu, he's been here for a little bit of time. He played here last year. But then you have Jared Wilson and Will Campbell, who are both rookies. How would they be going up against Maxx Crosby? Well, thankfully, don't have to worry about that because Crosby will be lined up on the other side. So those are three storylines that going into this game you really kind of want to look forward to and kind of look and see watching. I'm specifically watching this one because Morgan Moses, you didn't really see him a lot as he was recovering from an injury. But if he can get through Morgan Moses, it's going to be a long, long day for Drake Maye for sure. Who you got? Let me know down in the comments section. Give me an any for Patriots, or if you're one of those Raiders fans that they keep showing up, and I mean they really, really keep showing up in the videos saying, we're here, and they're going to show up on Sunday. So who you got in the chat? Spam the chat right now. Type any for Patriots or type LV for Raiders. Coming up, we got the Patriots storylines, what to look for New England. And it's exciting because there are a lot of things to watch for the Patriots' first game of the year. But before we get into that, this episode is brought to you by PrizePicks. You and I make decisions every day, but on PrizePicks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on PrizePicks, where it's good to be right. PrizePicks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you can cash in. PrizePicks is the best way to win cash this football season. Which players are going off, which ones aren't. Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your takes into cash all season long on PrizePicks. I love making PrizePicks lineups. I do it every single day. And I made one for season and week 1 of football season. The max discount for Dak Prescott, just more than half a yard. And then season-long projections for Drake Maye, 19.5 passing yards. The more on that one. Stefon Diggs, more 735.5 receiving yards. You can make a lineup just like that one. If you don't want to do season-long projections, you can do the game. But download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, it's good to be right. So, going to the Patriots storylines, I think the biggest one that we have to talk about is, will Christian Gonzalez play on Sunday? And it's not looking good. Suffered that hamstring injury. I think it was even earlier than August 5th. I think it was in July. I think it was July 28th to be exact. Missed all 3 preseason games, and he missed practice on Monday. And we saw just a couple hours ago that he missed practice on Wednesday. And when you miss practice on Wednesday, that's kind of questioning if he's not going to play. Now, Mike Vrabel did talk about it, and they asked him, what's his status and what's it looking like? And this is what Vrabel said. He said, yesterday I said he was working hard to come back. When he's ready to get back out and practice, hopefully that's this week, and then we can decide and go from there. And that was on Monday. And this was today. And this is from Chad Graff, who asked him about it. And he said, made it sound like Christian Gonzalez won't practice. He did not rule him out for Sunday. But yeah, hard to envision him playing since he hasn't practiced since July 28th. And when you don't practice on Wednesday, are you really going to get, he didn't practice throughout training camp from July 28th. Going from that date through 3 preseason games, through training camp, is he really going to be game ready 2 practices, 4 days before kickoff? I don't think so. But I will say, do not rush him back. Hamstrings are a tricky, tricky injury. And you can immediately, and I mean immediately, hurt yourself kind of getting back way too quickly. I want the Patriots to keep it calm, because you need him down the line, especially if you want to make a playoff push later in the season. Now, if you look at the wide receiver depth chart, can you afford to not have Christian Gonzalez out there? No, obviously not. He's the best player on defense. But Jacoby Myers, Trey Tucker, and Dante Thornton are your wide receivers. Yeah, they have Jack Besh, the rookie, and they brought back Amari Cooper. But when you look at the Patriots, I expect we're going to see that you have Christian Gonzalez out, but Carlton Davis is going to be locked on probably Jacoby Myers. Then you'll probably have Marcus Jones on Dante Thornton. And Who's it going to be? Who is going to step up in favor of Christian Gonzalez being out? Is it going to be DJ James? Is it going to be Alex Austin? I don't think Charles Woods being just basically signed being on there. No, I don't expect that. I expect it to either be DJ James or Alex Austin. But I hope Gonzo is okay. He was not placed on IR, like the short-term IR where you can be activated. So obviously the Patriots think he's going to return within the next few weeks. But I don't think he's going to play on Sunday. Next storyline, obviously, it's the McDaniels revenge game. And I think that McDaniels is going to be very, very, very mad. Like, we know Josh McDaniels. We know he likes running those trick plays all the goddamn time. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve, and he wants this game bad. I think I saw a Raiders reporter that said he is going to treat this game like it's his Super Bowl because he was fired by them while he was hanging out with his kids. He was fired on Halloween while he was trick-or-treating. And I know that there is a chip on his shoulder, and he wants this game bad, like really, really, really bad. So I think that McDaniels, he's going to actually do something. Obviously, you have Mike Vrabel's first game as New England's head coach. But I think it's kind of going into the biggest storyline is Drake Maye's breakout year. Is he going to take that next step and become kind of that elite quarterback in this league? I know I compare him to Josh Allen a lot just because their tangibles, like, they just seem like a similar quarterback, and it took Josh Allen a little bit to develop into the quarterback he is today. Is Drake Maye going to take that next step? Well, you saw in the preseason, 7 for 12, 58 yards, no touchdowns because Travion Henderson was just absolutely going off. But he looks solid, and this was kind of my projection. Like, I don't expect him going for 5,000 or 4,000 yards, but I expect 22 touchdowns, maybe 13 interceptions, like 66.6 completion percentage. This was ESPN stat projections, like 3,600, but I do think his rushing yards are going to be a lot, 574. He makes a lot of plays with his legs, and hopefully Josh McDaniels can implement that RPO. This team goes as far as Drake Maye takes them. If he's bad, if he's turning the ball over, it's not going to be good. But if he is elite and he takes off, and he becomes that top 12 quarterback in the NFL, the Patriots are going to win a lot of games this season. I'm confident in him, but I'll ask you, how confident are you in Drake Maye? Scale for me from 1 to 10. 1, not at all. You see him as a Mac Jones disciple, which I don't know how you could because Mac Jones sucks. 10, he is the franchise quarterback, and he's going to be a top 5 quarterback for years to come. Scale for me 1 to 10. And while you're down there, if you made it to the end of the video, hit that sub button. We're giving you Patriots coverage every single day, and you don't want to miss out on our watch party on Sunday where we're going to be live streaming the entire Patriots-Raiders game. So hit that sub button, and as always, let's go Pats. Tyree Vaughn coming in with $1 super chat. What's good, Tyree? Drake Maye's going to have, he has a comment. Drake Maye's going to have 25 touchdowns with 9 interceptions and 5 on the ground. I think he's going to have more than 3,000, man. 3,000 is not a lot. Let's start week 1 already. Nicholas Abel. He also says, this is for you, Jack. Hope Roman Anthony recovers quickly. What's good, Geno and Joseph? S.A. Morrow, you ain't late to the party. We just getting started here.
It's a bad day. It's a sad day. It's not a great day. 4 to 6 weeks, looking like 6 weeks. If you time that up, that's between games 2 and 3 of the ALCS, if it's 6 weeks.
That's how close we are?
4 weeks from yesterday would be the beginning of the wild card round.
Wow.
So yesterday, 4 weeks from yesterday would have been game 1 of the wild card round.
That's
6
crazy.
weeks is between games 2 and 3 of the ALCS. So
Playoff
if it's 6
baseball.
weeks, I don't think you're seeing the playoffs.
No. It's almost football time, Scarecrow. It's almost football time. Cello, I will answer your question now because the mailbag will be coming out on Friday for you guys after the game comes out. I I hate the Eagles with a living passion. I hate them more than any other team in the NFL. I can't stand them. I wish bad things on their entire football team for the rest of time. I'm going with the Cowboys. Which one? The mailbag? Yeah, it can't. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. So, okay. I gotcha. Yeah. Smart. Well, then they give you Prize Picks always does that yeah, they do the reboot. The injury reboots. I like that question, Drew. I like your question, Tyree Vaughn. But yeah, Scarecrow, you love the. I grew up 45 minutes from Philly. Everybody in my high school was a Philly fan. They were all Eagles fans. I had to deal with that my whole entire life. I can't stand them. There's three teams I hate. Like, the Patriots owned the AFC East for the longest time throughout my entire childhood. So it was just like, all right. I mean, I do hate the Jets, but I really just don't. I don't care about. I don't care about the Bills. I just don't give a shit. I don't care. But the Eagles, Ravens, Jets, and Steelers. Those are my four teams. Four teams. I can't stand those four. Eagles by far number one, and then the Ravens probably number two. I hate Ray Lewis. Yep. Oh, I mean, my childhood friend's favorite team, so I still talk to. They're Colts fans, so I'm laughing at them all the time. But they were Manning fans. Darius, that's a good question. That's a good question. Question for everyone. Subscribed and have you liked the video? We got 55 people in the chat right now. Only 34. Only 34 likes. Let's get those numbers up, people. Keep asking your questions. I see a lot more questions coming in. What? Oh. There we go. We got one. Dashy, this is the last live stream before we go live on Sunday. Patriots versus Raiders is on Sunday, Geno and Joseph. Sunday at 1 p.m. I like that question, Scarecrow. Joey W., that will be in the mailbag for sure. 100% for sure. I know. Our negative Nancy, Mr. Snoopy's not in the chat. He comments on every single one of the videos. Every single one. Every single one. It's always negative. Always negative. My record prediction, he said 6-11. Oh, Geno and Joseph, how do you root for Saquon? If he left my team, I'd be devastated. Yeah, I guess that's fair. But he chose
that's the equivalent of
he chose to go to the Eagles, though.
I get it, but
like Brady went to the Bucks. If Brady went to like the Jets or the Bills, or he possibly could have went to the Dolphins, they were tampering to get Tom Brady back in 2020 to try to get Brady to go to the Dolphins. And then the Brian Flores tampering story came out, and Brady pivoted. He said, I'm going to stay in Florida. I'm going to Tampa. I like Troy Polamalu. I do like Troy Polamalu. All right, we'll get the second one started once we get one more like. We got 62 people in here. All right, there we go. 40. I like the 40 likes. If you want to see Efton Chisholm thrive, hit that thumbs up icon. And we also got questions going on for our mailbag. Hashtag Patriots. Oh, that is a big. That's big. I know. Of course he wanted to stay. Saquon wanted to stay with the Giants. I was at MetLife last Thursday. I will say, they had 4 concerts there in the week before the NFL season started. 4 concerts. And I will say they did cover up the entire turf, but some of the parts I looked at my friend Liam, I was like, yo, I'm stepping on the MetLife turf. Oh, my Achilles. And then but those platforms were all over the turf. Like, that might mess up. There were 100,000 people at the concert I went to. I think I love Tom Brady. My background on my phone is still Tom Brady to this day. It's not him as Patriots, but it's Tom Brady. I told myself every time he won a Super Bowl, I change it to the background. He sucks as a commentator. He's not good. He's not good. But, all right. We got more previews. My final week 1 preview on why the Patriots will beat the Raiders week 1. And I truly think, I don't think this is going to be a blowout. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think it's going to be very, very, very close. Are we ready? We got Jack figuring things out here. 96% of you guys on the poll said Patriots. Damn, Tyree Vaughn sent in the $1 super chat, and that did not count. Not that I see. Not that I see. If Pop and Chisholm are on the field together, there's no way one of them at least. I don't think the only way they'll be on the field at the same time is if you're in 5 wide receiver set with an empty no backfield. That's a good question, Deep Eddie. We'll get to that in the mailbag. Of course. We're going to get into our second preview of Patriots Raiders and just why the Pats will beat the Raiders week 1. So let's get into it. Keep asking in your questions. We have our final preview before the Patriots kick it off for week 1 against the Las Vegas Raiders. Welcome into Patriots Today by Chat Sports. I am your host, Brett Alper, and this is a big game. This is a gigantic game for both of these teams, and it's the first week of the season. You see that? A lot of the people, they think that the Patriots are going to win this game, and I think so too, and I'm going to tell you why I think that they're going to win this game. But before we get into the preview, I kind of wanted to challenge you guys. These were the last 5 videos that I saw, and all the total likes that happened. You see the 258 number, but below that, they're all about the same numbers. So the same kind of people are hitting that thumbs up icon. But let's get to with a preview video a couple days, even a day before the season starts. Hit that thumbs up icon. Let's get to 500 likes on today's video. So let's look at the top storylines for this game against the Raiders. You got the McDaniels revenge game. He used to coach the Vegas Raiders. He was fired. And I know he has a chip on his shoulder. This is Mike Vrabel's coaching debut. It's his first official regular season game for the Patriots. Yeah, he had his time in Tennessee, but now he's with the Pats, and it seems like the vibes are super high for him and the Patriots. The biggest one of them all to me is Tom Brady is now a minority owner of the Raiders. You see him going around in Raiders gear, and it makes me sick to my stomach. Yeah, we just unveiled the statue. It's cool and all, but I want to beat his ass because that he should be full-on Patriots all the time, not the Raiders. And the last one, it's just kind of people going up against their former team. Robert Spillane, Kayvon Chason. We saw with the depth chart that he passed Keon White, and he is now the other edge rusher, starting edge, on the opposite side of Harold Landry. And then Jacoby Myers, the former Patriot, going up against Vegas, who also requested a trade, but it doesn't look like he's going to get traded. For this game, for me, it's like it's only week 1, and I was talking to Texans Today host and also the producer of the Raiders Report, Jeremy Chuggs, and we kind of both think that for only week 1, this is a must-win game for both teams, like a loser leaves town kind of game. And I say that because, like, the Patriots, this season has such, I'm even putting high expectations with every single person thinks about this team, that they are the most improved throughout the NFL draft. They're the most improved through NFL free agency, that they could be a potential playoff team winning 9 to 10 games. Same with the Raiders. You got Geno Smith. You got Pete Carroll. You brought in Ashton Jeanty. They both have very high aspirations. And week 1, you go in, and if the Patriots lose this game to the Raiders, well, it feels like the sky's going to be falling because they were one of the worst teams in football. Yeah, the Patriots were too, but it feels like the Patriots are the most improved, and you showed week 1 that you're not the most improved, and this season could be long. It feels like the skies could be falling just after 1 week. I might be over-exaggerating a little bit, but it kind of feels like that. But the Patriots, they should be expected to win this game because, in my opinion, their team is just way better. Now, on offense, it's kind of questionable with Geno Smith compared to Drake Maye. They have Jacoby Myers. But when you look at this Patriots team as a whole and the playmakers that they have, and I just listed 5. Like, I don't have Christian Gonzalez on there because he might not play. But Drake Maye, Stefon Diggs, Milton Williams, Christian Barmore, Robert Spillane. You brought in Carlton Davis. This team is great. Like, it shows that this team is a lot better than the Raiders' defense, especially as a whole, even on offense. And I don't have Rhamondre Stevenson. I don't have Travion Henderson, who might be a big X factor on Sunday's game. But when you kind of look at the upper hands for each team, I got to give the head coach to Pete Carroll and the Raiders. I mean, Pete Carroll, also another storyline, former coach of the New England Patriots. But I'll give the tenured head coach, like the guy who's been a veteran, who's won a Super Bowl, I'm giving it to him. Quarterback, it's like neck and neck, but I'm going to go with Drake Maye here. I think that he is going to take that next step as a QB, and he's also got the weapons. Like, because besides Jacoby Myers and obviously Brock Bowers, which the Patriots, that's a question I have big time. Who's going to guard him? I'm going to go with Drake Maye. With the offensive line, it's unfortunate. It's going to be the Raiders. Patriots offensive line has a lot of question marks. Will Campbell, Jared Wilson, can they hold their own with the rookies? And then you have Mike Onwenu, who was here last year, part of the worst offensive line I've ever seen. And then Morgan Moses coming over. Yeah, he's 35 years old. He's a veteran, but is he going to be able to handle it? And the biggest one, is Garrett Bradbury the starting center? I don't know. It could be Ben Brown. That's a good question to ask. The defense, it's got to go Patriots. That front 5, like Harold Landry, Milton Williams, Christian Barmore. The names go on and on. Carlton Davis. I like Marcus Jones. I think he is a solid, underrated slot corner. And then it's the home. It's at home at Gillette Stadium. The vibes have been the greatest in the last 6 years. The fans are going to go nuts. That place is going to be sold out loud. They're going to hit the lighthouse. Like, it is going to be awesome. The atmosphere's got to go with the Patriots. I have 4 playmakers for the Raiders. Had 5 with the Patriots. I only have 4. I mean, if you want to consider Jacoby Myers, you can, but Geno Smith. And Ashton Jeanty's a rookie on here. Brock Bowers and Maxx Crosby. Maxx Crosby, obviously the best player who's going to be on the field. But that's only 4. Outside of those 4 guys, it's kind of question marks. Like Malcolm Koonce is going to be lining up against Will Campbell, which I think that's going to help him because if it was Maxx Crosby, good luck, brother. But overall, I'm just going to say the Patriots are just better than the Raiders. I could just be being a homer, being biased, but I truly think that, and I truly believe that the Patriots are going to have the upper hand in this game. Who you got? Let me know down in the comments section. Type your NEs or type your LVs in the chat. I got to go with the Patriots on this one. Come on, spam your NEs in the chat. Coming up, we got the Patriots' keys to victory. What I think the Patriots need to do to win this game. But first, this episode is brought to you by PrizePicks. You and I make decisions every day, but on PrizePicks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on PrizePicks, where it's good to be right. PrizePicks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you can cash in. PrizePicks is the best way to win cash this football season. Which players are going off? Which ones aren't? Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your takes into cash all season long on PrizePicks. And I made a season-long lineup, but a max discount for Thursday night's game. Dak Prescott, more only needed just one passing yard. Come on. Come on. Drake Maye season-long player projection. The more 19.5 passing yards. And Stefon Diggs, the more 735.5 receiving yards. The more on that one. Already hit one. Already got one. Already got one. Already got one. 2 more to go. And you can make a lineup just like that when you download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. First key to victory, and it's a no-brainer here. Set the tone for the season. You got to come out fast. I hope that the Patriots defer the coin toss if they win it. I don't want to see them first. I want to see the defense on the field first. But at home, week 1, new coach. This is the most optimism that you've had since the Brady era. I don't care what anybody says when Mac Jones got drafted. Was not that excited. Show the NFL what this team is made for. Come out and punch the Raiders straight in the mouth. Show them that you're a team to play, and they should be scared to play you coming into Gillette Stadium. The crowd is going to be rocking, and you need to set the tone for this game. Second key to victory, limit the turnovers. I think the biggest problem that people see with Drake Maye is that he's a little bit turnover prone. We saw that last year, and you saw that in the preseason, week 1 against the Commanders. Trying to make a play when you don't need to make the play, trying to throw the ball away, just take the sack. And also, both of these guys, Rhamondre and Drake Maye, need to limit the turnovers. Mondre had 6 fumbles. You see that stat right here. 23 turnovers in 2024, which was 21st in the NFL. If you can limit the turnovers, not turn the ball over, keep it safe specifically to these 2 guys, you are going to come out victorious in this game. Third, you got to get pressure on Geno Smith. And this is like an obvious quick one because last year, the Patriots defense was terrible. You had 28 total sacks, which was dead last in the NFL. And Christian Gonzalez is most likely out. Most likely not going to play. Did not practice Monday, did not practice Wednesday. So he's not going to be out. The defensive line has to get pressure fast to Geno Smith to help out the corners. I will say, with Vrabel and the Titans, when he was the head coach, you didn't pressure much. And with Geno Smith, he was not pressured a lot last season. So kind of look out for that. But you have to get to Geno fast to help out the corners because your best corner is not going to be out there. It's going to be either Alex Austin or DJ James. And you have to hope that they can hold their own at least until Barmore, Harold Landry, Kayvon Chason, Milton Williams gets to the quarterback. You have to get pressure on him. And the last one, establish the run. Last year, we saw Rhamondre have the biggest down year of his career, the worst season. He got under 4.5 yards per carry. I want to see Travion Henderson get that run game going. I want to see Rhamondre Stevenson get the run game going, even Antonio Gibson, because when you establish the run, you're able to do play action. And with the weapons that the Patriots have now, with Stefon Diggs on one side, you still have Hunter Henry, you have the slot with Pop Douglas, and Josh McDaniels love play action plays. If you can establish a run, you can make that happen, and you can execute more passing plays if you establish a run. If everybody's going to be expecting pass every time, it's not going to be good for the Patriots. I'm excited for it, man. Football is officially back. Predict the score for me. Go down in the comments section. What do you think is going to happen? What's your score? For me, I think it's going to be close. I think these teams are both, I think week 1, you're not going to know what you're going to see. But my score prediction, 27-20 for a Patriots win. I think they're going to come out strong, and Mike Vrabel is going to get his first win as the New England Patriots head coach. If you want to keep the conversation going, my DMs are open. We're talking Patriots all the time, either on Twitter or on Instagram, @TheRealAlper. Give me a follow, and as always, let's go Pats. Boom. Predict the score. Michelle got the same prediction as me. 27-20. That's my prediction. Yeah, I don't think it's hard to say what. It just depends on what Eric Franks, it depends on what the Patriots want to run on first down. If you're going to do that screen pass, you're probably going to have Henderson in the game. And Michelle, thanks for joining us. Glad to see you as always. Carlton Davis is going to play. He's not on the injury report. Did the Patriots release an injury report? They were supposed to. I did not see it when I was looking before. Let's see. Missed PAT or 2 made field goals. I don't see a Patriots injury report. Just not fun. 2014 Pats winning Scarecrow. You got them. You got a low scoring game. Got a low scoring game. I might take that into consideration. Dart slid though. We talking Giants in here? Video stopped here. No one worried about Jeanty? I'm not. It's hard to say. It's really hard to say about Jeanty. I don't know how he's going to be. Playing Boise State, man. And once, you guys remember what you saw when he played Penn State. He didn't do shit. He got exposed hard. Now you're on a mid-level, low-level team in the NFL where those holes are not going to be opening up for you. If he would have went off against Penn State, I probably would have been like, yo, this guy. Michelle, you don't have to apologize. Not at all. Your boy Trav, I'm a little... That was my reaction. Yeah, it's like, he'll gain confidence as the season goes unless he misses. If he misses a short kick, like we saw with Chad Ryland, it's going to be a long season for Mr. Andy Borgalis. It's going to be a long season. I think Davis is going to play. We saw him in the last preseason game. He's healthy now. Get your questions in, though. Hashtag Patriots, or you could super chat. We got one person super chatting right now. Roy Keach, I think we're all worried about the offensive line. I'm worried about the offensive line. I ain't going to lie. I want to see Henderson get a touchdown on a draw play. Who are you guys most interested in watching on Sunday? I think everybody's answer is going to be Henderson, right? Right? Yeah. It's got to be Travion. Dashy, I think that the Patriots just do that on purpose. I truly don't think he's running back 3. Diggs spoke to the media today. Joe Weather excited for Diggs, Travion, and Chisholm. I hope Chisholm plays. And yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all. But the Patriots are always just like that. They don't want to make you think anything. But then again, if you look at the Commanders' depth chart, Bill Krosky-Merritt, who was getting all the hype, was listed as the running back 4 on the Commanders' depth chart. Yeah. Everybody drafted him. And then he was listed as the 4th running back. But I can guarantee you, once the season starts, he will be getting reps at 1st or 2nd. Gavin Law Desan, I hope I said that right, says, why go live? Just make a video? Because I like going live. I like talking to the Patriots fans. You get to have a one-on-one interaction. Yeah, I can make a video. Said, why go live? Just make a video. Look.
It's just more content. What?
We get to have fun.
You
get to interact with me.
We get to chill, hang out, and talk ball. What do you mean?
Yeah, come on.
Lives are fun. What are you talking about? That's
exactly, Scarecrow.
That's a crazy statement. It's just more content, and it's more laid back and
Exactly.
chill. We're talking ball, having a good time. What? If you think this live's bad, you're gonna hate Sunday.
Oh yeah, Sunday's gonna be
You're
crazy.
gonna hate Sunday.
I'm gonna be loud and proud.
Oh, it's gonna be a day, man.
Joe Weather, that's awesome. You're going to the game. I've been to a Jets Patriots game on. I think I went on a Thursday night game too. 2019 maybe. I can't remember.
I've never been to Gillette.
Yeah, come back on Sunday, please. I'm gonna be loud, like very loud. Oh, I mean, I've been to Gillette plenty of times. Not since the
Gab.
renovations.
Please come back so that Cielo donates $5 to us. Please.
Charlisa asked if you like Tom Brady as a player or commentator, Jack.
Both.
I don't like him as a commentator.
He's fine.
Yeah.
Well,
He got a lot.
I don't dislike him. That's what I mean. Like, I don't dislike him.
I mean, I wasn't working for Chat Sports last year when the season started. Did you get to listen to him at
No.
all? No. That's why. I did. Like week 1, his first game, I was like, this man is bad.
Well, first game. I mean, come on.
He got a lot better down the line.
That's what I'm. Okay.
But he was still pretty bad. He wasn't great. He was not great.
I don't dislike him. I mean, obviously, I like him more as a player. Won 6 Super Bowls. I mean, come on, be real. But
Fair.
But no, I mean, I didn't dislike. And I didn't get to listen to him much because we were working.
We're working.
But what I heard was fine. I mean, it didn't sound like he didn't sound like completely comfortable. But I'm sure this year he'll be more comfortable. He's got a year under his belt.
And he gets to go to the meetings now.
Yeah.
The
Completely different from actually playing the game. And now he's a known commodity. So, like, last year everyone was like, oh, how's Brady going to do? Ooh. Now it's like, okay, he's got a year under his belt. We know what he is. So there's not as much pressure.
I mean, we'll be live. Like, we're
not going to be able to listen to. I mean, we'll have the TV on a little bit, but, like.
We'll probably be able to see, like, the fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah, BC does Fox.
He does the Fox 425 game.
Well, no,
because our game is going to end
We'll
at
be able
4.
to see a good chunk.
Yeah, we'll be able to see the second half.
Yeah.
I mean, should we hint on what we're...
Yeah, you can just tell them.
After the game.
I think it's fine.
After the game on Sunday, we got our post reaction, but we wanted to get all of you guys involved because you guys are in the chat during the game. You're watching it with us. So we wanted to give you a mailbag right after the game ends. So we're going to have a Q&A.
It's going to
be just like our mailbag that we're doing right now.
Except it's going to be crazy and wild.
Exactly. It's
with
going to be
overreaction. I think I'm going to be pulling overreactions. I'm going to be pulling all of the reactionary the comments I hate. I'm going to pull them all.
I think it's a very good idea.
I think it'll be fun.
I think it'll be very fun to have a Q&A right after the game ends. Obviously, we'll do our post reaction of just me talking, but we will to be able to give you guys a voice on what you think happened to the game. We'll have a Q&A.
Just make sure Gab is here.
Yeah, we'll make sure. I hope Gab is here. So
they can get their question in. Has Gab ever commented before?
I've never seen that.
That was Gab's first comment ever on this channel.
You can check that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Click the channel icon, and then channel activity, and then it shows.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Gab has only commented one time ever on this channel, and it was that comment.
Yep, Geno. Patriots play the same time as the Giants. We play the same time. Ready for all the overreactions. And Michelle, we are going to be. He is in the studio.
We will not be able to hear him.
No, we will
Thank
not be able
God.
to hear him. We are going to be on the opposite
We're
side
going to be on
of the Chat Sports office.
complete opposite side of the office.
Right now, we are in Studio E of Chat Sports.
We're going to be in Studio
M.
M. So the one between Rolly and Trace.
Yeah, the one that has the desk that's like this big.
Wait, isn't M?
Where's that N? I don't know.
No.
There's one of the desks that we have that is like this desk. I want to say is like
a
nice
L.
like
L
4
is
feet.
Trace. I was trying to figure out.
The desk is like so small. So I'm gonna have to because
L is Trace.
Obviously, if we get enough super chats, I'll do a boot. We're gonna have to do the beer bongs, all that type of fun stuff. I'm gonna have my rally towel, and I gotta fit it all on a small desk.
Well, we've got those side ones.
Good luck to you too, Geno
We've
and
got
Joseph.
like this one. I don't know. Get your questions in.
Do we have enough questions? All right, perfect. We could start our mailbag. If you still want to get in, Charlisha, Jack sees it. He sees your comments.
I got the chat up. Thank you for thanking me.
Thank you for the question.
Thank you for the question.
We always appreciate those.
Yeah, I also have the chat up, folks. Oh, Alex, it's on the screen, Alex. It's on the screen, Alex. It breaks my heart when people ask really good questions and they don't put #Patriots when it's on the screen.
Bruce, it's okay. I hope you enjoy your work.
Go to work, Bruce, and then you can watch us on the replay.
You can always tune in later, but I appreciate you tuning in right now.
You know what I like to do? I got shows that I watch. They do live shows. I get home from work, watch them on replay. It's a great day to end the day. Great way to end the day. I just said great day to end the day.
I only watch one show.
Michelle, I am the most dramatic person you'll ever meet in your entire life.
I just watched the Levitard show. That's about it.
I watch like a bunch of different stuff.
I don't watch regular TV.
I don't either. I watch YouTube.
I stick to sports.
I watch movies. I watch live events. So like WWE. I guess WWE is technically TV.
No, I would consider it like a
sporting
entertainment sport.
Okay. I watch WWE. I watch F1, and I watch baseball and YouTube.
You know what I saw today, which really
here we go. Here we go. We're doing this again.
Man.
We're doing this again. Here we go.
We need to get to the mailbag.
We're doing this again. Here we go. What? What do you got to say now?
They said the F1 races are too long.
I did see that.
They're too short.
So I was watching a video on this topic today as I was building your shows. There we go, Alex.
Bingo.
So I was watching a video on that exact quote today. And there's context behind that. What that person was actually saying was race weekends are too long. So they have like free practices, which are like hours long. And then they have actual like official practices. Then they have 3 practice like rounds.
Yeah.
Then they have qualifying. And then on some weeks they have a sprint race. And then they have the actual Grand Prix. Like, in a weekend, that's a lot, and it's long.
No.
But I'm saying, like, it all together.
No.
I like it. I watch it all.
Like,
but he's talking about, the guy was talking about for, like, younger people.
But, like, with NASCAR, it used to be you had practice on Friday, qualifying on Friday, final practice on Saturday, then the race. But you also had the truck race, you had the Xfinity race, which is race. But that's not long enough.
But that's different stuff.
But no, it's the same thing because you had something going on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
But he's talking just the general, because like F1 has F1 Academy, F2, F3, like they have those races running the weekends as well.
You should have as much practice as you want. Like you don't, as a fan, you don't have to watch practice.
You
don't have to. Just watch the race.
I'm just giving you the context. I love it all. I watch it all. I have no problem. I'm a big F1 fan. I think another part of this, and then we've got to do this freaking mailbag. I think another part of this as well is some of the races as of late have been really boring. There just hasn't been anything.
What a surprise.
There hasn't been anything like it's either rained, so the conditions have been horrible, or you need to stop. You need to stop. Or like last week, like the track was so narrow. You just couldn't overtake. So not a lot happened other than a few crashes.
You're getting a lot of good questions.
We are now, yeah. Not to say we didn't already have a bunch of good questions.
Well, I can't see them like while we're doing cuts, but I see them now and they're really good. So let's get into the mailbag. I'm getting way off topic.
Sarah also calls that quote BS. Makes the build up to the race 10 out of 10. I agree. I don't disagree. I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Races are 3 hours. They're too short.
Well, F1 races are like 3 hours too.
Average is 90 minutes.
That's not true.
They did the average.
No.
It was like 1 hour and 31 minutes.
That math doesn't add up.
let's
like,
get into
like
the
last
mailbag.
week's race was like 50 minutes. Last week's race was like 50 laps, and the lap time was like a minute and a half each. So that's like 2 hours almost.
Fair.
So maybe not 3 hours. But like Silverstone a few weeks ago was like 73 laps. Like average time of like almost a minute and a half. That's like a 3-hour race. Kind of math. I don't know. All right, mailbag time.
Eric Frank, so you're going to have 3 wide receivers mostly on the field, and it's going to be Stefon Diggs, Pop Douglas, and Kayshon Boutte. Then the next guy, Kyle Williams is going to have a lot harder time to get on the field because he's got to take over at least. He can only take over Stefon Diggs, even Mac Hollins, and Kayshon Boutte. I don't think he's going to go into the slot for Pop. I just don't see that happening. Chisholm's going to go into the slot for Pop. So he will be the second guy. Kyle Williams is that third guy back. It's interesting to say. But I think we have enough questions now where we can get into the mailbag. If you want to still get in, you can still ask your questions. We still see them even though we're into the mailbag. So keep putting hashtag Patriots, and let's answer some of those questions. Welcome into Patriots Today by Chat Sports, and we are just a few days away from football. Patriots and the Raiders. And I wanted to give you guys a mailbag before we got into the kickoff. You see the Week 1 matchup, the Patriots hosting the Las Vegas Raiders, and a lot of people, they think that the Patriots are going to win this game, and I do too. But I want to hear from you guys before we get into the mailbag. Predict the score of Patriots versus Raiders for me. Go down. What do you think the score is? Do you think the Patriots are going to win a blowout? Do you think it's going to be close? I got 27-20 Patriots. Go down in the comments section right now. Sith Lord 012. What's the yardage for Chisholm for the first 3 games? It's very, very hard to determine what Efton Chisholm is going to get the first 3 games because, honestly, I don't know if he's going to get on the field. You have 6 wide receivers. Now, I do think him being the backup slot to Pop Douglas gives him a little advantage than rather being that guy that needs to come on the field for Stefon Diggs or Kayshon Boutte. Like, you have Kyle Williams. You have Mac Hollins. But if Efton can get on the field, and if he catches one ball, he'll get on the field at some point. If he catches one ball and Josh McDaniels and Vrabel see that, he's going to get more yards. So I would probably say maybe count for maybe 4 or 5 catches for the first 3 games. Not much. And then yardage-wise, probably around 40, 30 yards. He's not going to go out for 10-yard passes. He's going to be that short, kind of in the middle of the field. But not much, but I expect to see Chisholm on the field at some point in the first 3 games. Not going to start. Dashy, do you think Diggs will have pitch counts? Well, spoiler alert, he went on to the podium on Wednesday, spoke to the media, and he was asked, do you think that there will be a pitch count for you? And he said the exact words, hell no. So what does that tell you? Obviously not. He is officially 100% healthy. He is a full go for Week 1. We will see him on the field starting, and he will be just like his old self. Well, hopefully he'll be like his old self, recovered, and I'm excited to see him on the field. No pitch counts, full go, 100%, and I'm ready for him to get that first Maye to Diggs connection. Scarecrow, how long do you think it will be till Henderson takes RB1? Well, there's 2 scenarios where he takes over RB1. The first scenario, Rhamondre Stevenson fumbles the ball. If he fumbles the ball right away, Rhamondre will take a step back. But if Rhamondre becomes that running back that we saw back in 2022 where he rushed for 1,000 yards, he had a ton of touchdowns, but he still gets a ton of touchdowns. It will take a while for Henderson to take over that number 1 running back spot. It also depends on just how the Patriots offense reacts to this with Josh McDaniels coming back. If they are successful with the short passing game and what we kind of saw back in the day with James White, with Shane Vereen, with Dion Lewis, then I wouldn't say Henderson becomes running back 1, but we're going to see Henderson be on the field more than Rhamondre, if that makes sense. Well, once you get into the red zone, I think that Rhamondre Stevenson will be that kind of downhill running back to get a lot more yardage, where Henderson, it could be 2nd down and 6, and you're going to hit him with a screen pass, or 1st down and 10, and you're going to go just on a swing route. But Rhamondre, it's kind of like a 1A, 1B. But if he fumbles right away, Henderson's taking that spot without a doubt. Please take me back. What a name. It's Belichick? That's Belichick? Yeah, he better be begging after that blowout loss. Well, that's his own decision, especially with his little 24-year-old friend. Biggest matchup to watch for during Patriots versus the Raiders. I got two of them, but the first one, and honestly, I don't know who's going to be guarding him. And it's the biggest player you got to worry about on offense, and that is Brock Bowers. I mean, Brock Bowers is basically a wide receiver. Like, I took him in my fantasy draft in the second round. Some people take him in the first. He is an amazing talent, and it's unstoppable to kind of guard him. My question is, are the Patriots going to risk putting Robert Spillane, putting someone on like Christian Ellis on him, or are you going to go with a safety? And you just got rid of Jabril Peppers, so are you going to be willing to put Jalen Hawkins or Craig Woodson on Brock Bowers? Hell, you might even want to put a cornerback on him, but you're not putting Marcus Jones on him. It's too short. Like, look at these stats. 112 catches, basically 1,200 yards, 5 touchdowns. It is going to be crazy to watch him play, and I want to see who is going to be guarding him. You have to double. So maybe you bring down a safety. Maybe you bring down Craig Woodson. Maybe you help out with Robert Spillane, putting him in the guarding spot, because Spillane, obviously, he was with the Raiders last year. He kind of knows how Brock Bowers plays. Maybe that'll help. So I don't know, but do I think it's going to stop him? No, I think you can only kind of contain him. I think he's the best tight end prospect to be in the NFL since Gronk, which is crazy to say. So I'll ask you guys, because I'm going to be honest, I'm completely scared of Brock Bowers. I think he might go off on Sunday, especially with Gonzalez out, because now it's going to be tough. Are you scared of Brock Bowers? Let me know down in the comments section. Give me a Y for yes or an N for no. Deep Eddie, do you think Craig Woodson and Jalen Hawkins will have trouble this season? I want to say yes, but if Mike Vrabel and Terrell Williams thought that they were going to have trouble, don't you think they would have kept Jabril Peppers? They obviously trust both of these guys well enough that they can handle their own, and that the safety room is going to be good enough to have two young guys. Craig Woodson's a rookie coming out of Cal. And to me, for Cal, it's not ACC football. But I like what Jalen Hawkins did during the preseason, during camp. He looked like that second guy. And we got to mention, they still have Kyle Duggar. So worst comes to worst, they could place Kyle Duggar in. I think they're going to have a little bit of trouble this season. I mean, Craig Woodson being a rookie, he's going to have rookie spells where he's going to have his welcome to the NFL moment. But I trust the coaches a little bit to where, all right, we got rid of Jabril Peppers for a reason. We obviously think that this safety group is good enough. Your boy Trav, how long do we wait to take the training wheels off of Kyle Williams? I mean, I'd take him off now. I'm completely honest with you. I'd take him off now. I'd take him off 2 weeks from now, kind of let us get his feet wet. But I don't think we're going to get hospital balls like we saw from Josh Dobbs to Kyle Williams. It's going to take him a minute. But it's also, I said it before, it's going to be hard for him to get on the field being that X wide receiver. He's got to take over Kayshon Boutte's spot, and I think Kayshon Boutte is I think he's going to have a breakout year this year. I think he's going to go off. And then he also has to try to take over Stefon Diggs' spot. And you don't want to take Diggs off the field. He's the best player on offense. Like, it's going to be just hard for Kyle Williams to kind of find his spot. But when the Patriots want to go full wide receivers, that's where you kind of take advantage of Kyle Williams being on the field, and you truly get to see it. I'd take the training wheels off now. Let him see what he can do, because if you're a great wide receiver, we see your rookie year just what everybody can do. We saw what Justin Jefferson could do in his rookie year. We saw what Jamar Chase. Now, I'm not comparing Kyle Williams to those two guys, but they make an impact right when they get on the field. So just let Kyle Williams go out there and do his thing. Going to get into more of your questions, but I got to tell you about our sponsor, and this episode is brought to you by PrizePicks. You and I make decisions every day, but on PrizePicks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on PrizePicks, where it's good to be right. PrizePicks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you can cash in. PrizePicks is the best way to win cash this football season. Which players are going off? Which ones aren't? Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your takes into cash all season long on PrizePicks. And I put my sports opinions to the test, except for one, because obviously a max discount with Dak Prescott, the more. Yeah, got 1 yard. then the season-long projections, and you have until Sunday to make your lineup. Drake Maye, the more, 19.5 passing touchdowns. Stefon Diggs, more, 735.5 receiving yards, the more on that one. You can make a lineup just like that when you download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Cello. Who do you think will be the top receiver on Sunday's game? Well, can I say receiver? Because I think that Hunter Henry is going to be the leading yardage guy for the Patriots on Sunday's game. He is probably has the most connection with Drake Maye. We saw him a lot. Drake Maye throw a lot to the tight ends. Between him and Austin Hooper, they had 110 catches between the two of them. Drake Maye's going to target the tight end. And we saw with Josh McDaniels' offense, if you can establish that run and set up that play action, that tight end's going to be wide open over the seam. And I think that he is probably going to be Drake Maye's top target and be the leading receiver going in. I think Stefon Diggs is going to have a great game. I also think that we're going to see Kayshon Boutte score the first touchdown. That's just my prediction. But if you had to go with a player specifically, I'm going with Hunter Henry. I don't know if people would agree with me, but I think that would probably be the biggest player on the field. Joey W., 1495. When do we start considering Gonzo's injury frequency a problem? I'm not going to say now because hamstring injuries are so hard, but we saw during his rookie season, he got hurt. Last year he's a little banged up. This year. It might be a little bit time to start be concerning about his injury frequency, but if he comes back healthy and plays the whole season, do we say anything? No. But right now, I'm a little concerned just about his hamstring injury. He's not practicing, most likely going to miss week 1. Hope he plays week 2, but if he doesn't play week 3, that's when I'm going to be like, oh, God. But if he comes back and he gets hurt again, then you got to just be like, all right, we just have to just accept the fact that he is one of the best corners in football, but he's also an injury-prone player. But I'm not going to say just yet. Not going to say just yet. Hamstring injury, it's kind of fluky, but I hope he comes back healthy. Your boy Drew, you think that we will see Chisholm in the game, and who are you most excited about season in the opener other than Drake Maye? I said it at the beginning of the top of the show. I think we're going to see Chisholm just a little bit, not too much, but I think that kind of if we see Chisholm, if he shows out and he plays good in probably the first or second quarter where he gets 1 or 2 reps, he's going to get more and more and more. And the most excited player I'm excited to see other than Maye, I mean, it's got to be Henderson, right? Henderson or Stefon Diggs. I want to see if Stefon Diggs is completely healthy. I want to see if he can be that guy that we saw before where he was with the Texans, where he was going to average 1,000 yards. Because if him and Drake Maye are on the same point, it's going to be deadly. Vrabel's burner coming back, as always, in the mailbag. What are my thoughts on the new Patriots jerseys? And, well, last Thursday, the 28th of August, the Patriots came out with their NFL rivalries jerseys. And you could see them right here. We saw the kind of concept I showed here on the channel a bunch of times, and I was like a little bit of, But as I started to look at a little bit more, they're growing on me a tiny bit. Like, I like them. I think they could have been better. They're growing on me. I really, really love the completely white helmet. I think it's super sleek. I think it's awesome. They're growing on me. I like the number. I like the nameplate on the back, but I think they could have been better. And honestly, there's one jersey I want to bring back, and it's the Flying Elvis 90s jerseys that Drew Bledsoe wore. I love these. I know they probably don't fit in today's era of football, but I love the Flying Elvis over the shoulder pads. I think it's an awesome. The pinstripes are cool to me. If you could bring that back as like a throwback one-off type of jersey, that'd be awesome. But I was not a fan of them at first. I even said I was like, there is no aura with Drake Maye in these jerseys, but they're growing on me. I'll probably like them once we get on the field. Once we get to the actual field, when we play the Jets in those jerseys, I'll probably be like, woo, those are clean. You grade the jerseys for me. Give me an A, B, C, D, or F. I started as an F. It was terrible. I've moved my way up to about a B minus, a C plus type of range. Go down in the comments section. And while you're down there, if you're still here, give us a follow. You obviously like what you see. We got Patriots coverage all throughout the week, every single day. So make sure you hit that sub button. And as always, let's go Pats. Cello says that you love the jerseys. What's my worst color of clothing? I mean, Jack, you see me come to work every day. You've never seen me wear yellow, have you? Yeah. Oh, green. Green is my worst color. I do not look good in green. I hate the color green. Stone Cold A- from your boy Drew. Shelly Dahlman says F. Landon says D. Michelle loves the red jerseys. I won't even ask any opinions on the red jerseys, Michelle, because who doesn't love the red jerseys? Those are awesome jerseys. White? I like white. I do enjoy white. Like, those red jerseys are so sick. I wish they would bring back the throwbacks in white. If you guys remember when they wore them back in 2009, when the AFL had their, whatever anniversary it was, and the Patriots were wearing their white throwback jerseys. I wish you could bring those back, too. But these new ones, rivalries, I mean, I hate to say it, but the Bills kind of look good. Exactly, your boy Drew. If you don't love the red jerseys, are you even a Pats fan? White is always easy to stain. Yeah, I have a couple white shirts. I lost my Patriots white shirt. I have no idea where it is. I think it's back at my dad's house or something. It was a white Patriots shirt with black sleeves. It just had the Patriots shirt on it, Patriots logo on it, and then it said Pats on the back. It was cool. I don't know what happened to it. I'm kind of mad. Kind of mad about it. Who is our top fan and who's going to get 5 free raffle tickets before Sunday's game? Turtle Hands? Who is Turtle Hands? I have no idea who that is. Oh, it's Eric Franks. All right, Franks, you will get 5 free raffle tickets on Sunday. You can work. It's not your last chance to get in raffle tickets, of course, because we got our first regular season watch party coming up on Sunday. Football! 12 o'clock Eastern for you guys. We will be live. What? Football. I get chills. That first kickoff. Oh, if Henderson returns it, I might have an aneurysm. Football, guys! Football! But yeah, don't miss our first regular season watch party of the year. We will be live at 12 o'clock Eastern time. 12 o'clock Eastern. We're going to have fun. Roy Keach, red jerseys are your childhood. Mine are, my first jersey was Drew Bledsoe. So I don't have that one anymore because obviously I was just a baby. Go into the Raiders studio and dance. We'll have Jack do that. I'm not going to leave you guys. Yeah, just. I don't play Fortnite anymore. Ninja. We're going to have a lot of fun. It is going to be our first one. We're bringing it we are going crazy. I'm going to go crazy. Michelle says, do the L Fortnite dance. Right studio. And they'll be crazy. I will say, we are going to have to turn up on Sunday. We are going to have to show up and show out. And I'm talking to me, Jack, and the chat. Because the Raiders Report is the biggest channel here. YouTube, Alex, it's okay. It's okay. They're gonna infiltrate the chat. They're going to try, pause, but they're going to try to dominate us. They're going to try to dominate. And they're going to try to show us out and show that they're the better fan base. And I don't want to let that happen. So we need to show out. We need to be there on Sunday, and we need to be ready to bring our A game because I'm not letting Mitchell Wrench talk all that trash to me. I'm just not letting it happen. Yeah, it's very annoying. But on Sunday, we will be live, 12 o'clock Eastern. Still got videos going out throughout the week. So make sure you subscribe and you turn on your noties. So we will be here, and we will have lots of fun. So we will see you guys on Sunday, and let's go Pats.